Hello everybody and welcome back to All the Mods 8. And today's episode, you can see we get rid of all of our chests in place for an ME system. Oh my god, this thing's amazing because now we no longer lag when setting up crafting recipes. We also get a bit of flight, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we are going to become a bit of a wizard and computer scientist. Mainly, I just want to get started with Ars Nouveau and start generating up a lot more crystals using the Ritual of Awakening to make ourselves a amethyst golem, who apparently can turn these crystals here back into the budding version and start producing us more certus quartz, which is kind of something we do need a bit of. While they have been growing since last episode, I have been harvesting them, and you can see I have nearly about 500 of them. I have turned a bit of those into charged versions, and they're in my basement at the moment. But at first, I want to get a start with Ars Nouveau. There's a few things I want to get with Ars Nouveau, and there's probably more that we're going to do maybe now next episode, the episode after. I don't know if I want to go adventuring next episode or start resource production gathering. Essentially what I want to do is I want to get myself some source being generated from this farm using the agronomic source link, which is pretty cheap. We can just make that right now. We need to make ourselves an imbuement chamber, which we can make pretty easily. And we're also going to need an arcane core, which we don't have any arcane stone yet. It's pretty cheap. It just is some 8 stone and a source gem, but we're kind of low on our source gem, so you can only make a tiny bit of this. So we'll just grab about 32 of it for now. And even that's probably even a bit much. But we're just going to grab ourselves out an arcane core. And we're also going to grab out the enchanting apparatus. And we're also going to make ourselves some arcane pedestals. It seems we only had enough to make 2 arcane pedestals. But that's where the imbuement chamber comes in. We also have these source jars that we need to use to store all of it. And I've made quite a bit of slabs from archwood. I went on a bit of an expedition up north to chop down a bunch more archwood trees. So we should have plenty of archwood to work with. The lag with this system here is just so bad. I just want rid of it now. Like, I've clicked this thing like 5 minutes ago, and if I keep... Okay, my game crashed. Of course it did, because everything does not like to work. Okay, as I was saying, let's make ourselves some source jars before my game crashed, but I may have actually made too many. I made 44. Yeah, that's way too many. But anyway, we can put these down like this right here, and then over time, the agronomic source link that we just put down will start generating source and start storing it in these jars. You know, I'm just going to... I might as well put down as many as I can for now. You know what? We had 10 left over. We're probably ended up going to use about, like, what? I'm terrible at maths. I'm not going to even bother counting that. But anyway, we have ourselves an arcane core. We need the enchanting apparatus, which apparently seems to be gone again. But anyway, we can put this, like, right here, put this right here, and we're pretty much good. So the imbuement chamber, if I put that right here, since it'd be closest to whatever jar is getting full with source first, it seems to be this one or the one underneath it. It seems to be this one right here. So yeah, I don't see any other jar here getting full. So it just seems to be this jar right here. Perfect. Unless this guy here seems to be picking it all up. I don't know. Anyway, so if we grab out some lapis here. So just give me a tiny bit. I think I have some in just regular form. Yeah, I do right here. We put the lapis in here and it will start turning that into a source gem. And done. So we can just do this over and over again, or we could hook up like a pipe right here and a cable. Yeah, let's grab out a pipe here, and it's actually upgraded to have a filter on it, so we can start crafting a bunch of it while we're going down to make ourselves our golem. So we get like 2 chests like this. Take out you, put the pipe right here, and put a pipe right here. This guy's going to be filled with the lapis. But if we tell this thing to extract right here, open it, put the advanced pipe upgrade in, take out the source gem. Oh, is there no source gem in there already? We just want to put the source gem in here, and it'll only extract out when there's a source gem. And if we just tell this pipe right here to extract, it will put the lapis in, convert it, and make it into a source gem, which should go into this chest right here. Yep, we had 2. There we go, number 3. Perfect, so we can leave that run, and then we should be able to make ourselves enough pedestals. We should have enough to make 1 arcane pedestal to start with. Yeah, we just grab back out our gems here. We just need 1 to start with, and then we can upgrade this guy here into a ritual brazier. I have a few source gem blocks already. I think I made 2. Or is it just 1? It seems I only made 1. But anyway, ritual brazier, that's all we need. And then we need ourselves a tablet of awakening. It seems we need 1 more source gem. There we go. And pretty much now, I think all I have to do is just come down here to the geode. which is right there. So yeah, boing. Yeah, I just love jumping down into caves like that. I don't really take as much damage, so I don't really worry about it. That's a floating dripstone point. Anyway, jump over here, and we'll just put this down right here. And you know what? Let's harvest all the clusters. There we go. Put this on top and activate it. And it should turn this budding one here into the actual golem. There we go. And I'm pretty sure you just kill it. And then there you go. You got yourself your golem charm. And you can just put him down wherever you want. Now, the thing about that is we don't actually have a set location to be able to tell him where to go. We have the chest set up, but unfortunately, we need to tell it that's its home. So what we need to do now is head back up to the enchantment apparatus and make ourselves a domination wand. And you know what? Since we're actually here and we have a ritual brazier, we can make a tablet of flight. This recipe here is a lot cheaper since I only need one wild and wings, and it does use up some diamonds, but I did make myself a diamond sight charm, and I went mining for diamonds like crazy. Like, I have over 300 diamonds now, so I'm not too worried about using up some diamonds. So because of that now, we can actually get this ritual brazier and just put it like right here and put the tablet of flight onto it, activate it, and boom, we have actual creative flight around this pedestal. It is amazing. And you are sending me the globe. Don't have any emeralds. I do. Let me buy that globe off you, good sir. Now get out of here. I'm sick of you showing up. I have a no loitering sign down. You should not have been able to spawn. Oh, my map wasn't turned on because I reset the game. Anyway, there we go. So now we can make ourselves, or actually, yeah, we can make the domination one now. So we need to make the arcane pedestals, and we need about 3 of them just to get started, but eventually we will need all 8. So I'm just going to grab out all 8. Oh, we're out of arcane stone, and no problem, I can make a little bit more of that. And you know what? I'm actually going to make 9 pedestals because I'm going to make myself another ritual brazier, which then I can set up another tablet of flight over near our house, because we're only going to get flight in this area around here. So it would be best if we had one over in our house. And oh yeah, I just realized I forgot about this dude. Yeah, an apotheosis boss spawned, and it was a goat. So I grabbed him to elite and took him home. And I also did the same thing for the green pig. It turns out I just learned recently, these are actually shiny variants. You can see the little particles coming off of him. My particles were turned off recently, and I don't remember why they were turned off. But yeah, this guy here is actually a shiny variant and is implemented by Quark, I believe. Now, there's actually other shiny variants out in the world somewhere. There's like a purple cow. I think there's like a chicken variant as well. And it's very rare to get your hands on it. And you can see right now my flight isn't being reactivated either. There's no enough source near this thing. Okay, it doesn't seem enough sources after getting down to it because I think this guy here is taking it all. Yeah, it seems like that's the case. No matter. Anyway, what I want to do now is just make myself another block and turn this here into a ritual brazier. And there we go. Now we can make another tablet of flight and then use that up near our house. I think you get a free burst of flight before it needs source the second time. But anyway, what we can do now is surround this guy here in the pedestals. And we can do this and make our domination one. We're also going to make ourselves a mage bloom seed. So it's a piece of gold, 2 gems, and a stick. Oops. There we go. And this will go like this. Oh my god, that is amazing sounding. And there you go, domination wand. It's probably kind of hard to hear because of the weather. Can I turn down the weather just slightly? Yeah, there we go. And we can hear it again now because we need to make ourselves our seed. And I'm pretty sure the mage bloom seed is 4. Yes, so 4 gems and a seed. Listen to this. Beautiful. And we still don't have light here. Anyway, how much have you got left to do? 36. We'll just leave it work away. Let's head up now and see if we can get ourselves our golem up and running. You know what? I'm actually going to sleep to get rid of this rain. I have a hammock set up over here. You can only sleep during the day. Is it not night? Is it not the daytime? I guess it must be turning nighttime. It's too late to sleep. Okay, we'll just have to deal with it. So come in here. I fenced this off so he can't escape, but he shouldn't be able to go anywhere. He only can go 10 blocks away from his home. So if we do this, right click him and then shift right click the chest, this will set it as his home. Now, I don't know if right clicking him will actually do anything. Ooh, makes nice little sounds when he walks. Here, let me just sleep my sleep back quickly. Right, that should get rid of the rain now. So do you actually turn this into the budding version again? Because I'd love if you would do that for me. He hardly has to be able to stand on it, right? Or get close to it. What if I actually put this on the ground right here? It says he's gathering at that coordinate, which is the chest I selected. Should be minus 142 for minus 440. Yeah, 110. So yeah, he should be working on this block right here. I don't know. I guess we'll just leave one down and one up, and we'll come back later on to see if he's done anything. If he hasn't done anything, well then there's probably something wrong. And if he has done something, I might set up multiple of them in here to accelerate the growth even faster. Right, so you see if you can do your job, and I'll be back later. Right, and I think I'm just going to put our flight down over here somewhere. Yeah, I think flight should be fine right here. Eventually when the source jars over there get full, we can put them over here. The one thing I'd love to get is the warping source relay, which should be able to teleport source from over there to here. But that might be a while. Anyway, they got a flight now. So what I want to do is just plant this mage bloom seed over here instead of the dream fruit. There we go. And then over time, we should get ourselves mage bloom fibers, which we can make ourselves more parchment to make even more warp scrolls. Right, let's get to work on making ourselves our applied energistic system. So if we come downstairs right now, I have moved some things around. So you can see this guy here has been making us 3 stacks of charged certus quartz, which is going to be used now to make us fluix crystals. Yeah, I think fluix crystals is the one it's called. So what we need to make is an ME controller, an ME drive, an ME crafting terminal, a security terminal, and then a wireless access terminal, as well as a wireless booster and a wireless relay, which I don't have bookmarked, but we can get that in a minute. What I need to make is an inscriber, and I want to make 2 of them. There we go. And I actually want to upgrade these guys here into the better version, which is the advanced inscriber. This guy here can actually stack all the ingredients at once instead of having to individually put one item in at a time. And you can install more upgrades, so it goes even faster. But we need to start off with a basic inscriber first because we need ourselves engineering and silicone presses. So we're just need a bunch of quartz. So just grab about 3-4 stacks, probably more than enough. Put that in here to smelt. And I'm pretty sure we can use the dust as well. There we go. And I should have made us a bunch of silicone. Yeah, about 4 stacks of silicone. Perfect. And we just need to grab out 1 silicone press thing. And we're also going to need an engineering one. There we go. So we need to run power from here over to here. And to be honest, actually, you know what? I don't think I need this charger anymore. So let's remove this. And if we, actually, we're probably going to need a bit more space, actually. So maybe I should route the cable around. Okay, hang on. Give me out some more energy pipe. I'm probably going to need a little bit more than that. There we go. So put 1 inscriber there and the other inscriber there. And that should be good. So if we grab out 2 hoppers, we should be able to put a hopper here and here. Put the silicone in this hopper. Put the press for it in here. And yeah, it's slowly going to now start making us silicone press silicone. Same thing in here now for diamonds. So we need to put our engineering press in there. Grab out some diamonds. About 2 stacks of diamonds should be more than enough. Put those in there, and off this goes. This should slowly make us engineering processors. The one thing I really want to get my hands on quickly right now is some acceleration upgrades. So let's see if we can do that right now. So acceleration upgrades requires an advanced card, which is a calculation processor. So we'll make a few of those now in a moment. It's also going to require fluix crystals. Now, fluix crystals are made by throwing a charged certus quartz, redstone, and quartz into water, and it doubles it. So if we use 1 stack or the 3 stacks we have, we should get about 6 stacks of fluix crystals, which is probably more than what we need. So we'll just grab about 1 stack of quartz, 2 stacks of quartz. Let's do 2 stacks. So we'll have 4 in total. So 2 stacks of that, 2 stacks of that, put that away and grab about 2 stacks of redstone. There we go. Do I have a bucket? We can do down in the basement here. Yeah, I do. All right, perfect. Let me just turn off my magnet and we'll just dump it in the corner here. Oops, that is a hole. Okay, we can't do it there unless I do it like this. There we go. So bucket of water in, these ingredients in there. Stand back. Give it a second. And like so, we've made ourselves a bunch of fluix crystals. Perfect. Unnatural. So if we grab out a calculation press here and some certus quartz, we have plenty of it since I have 27 blocks of it. I did actually go a few more meteor hunting because when I went up north to explore the Archwood to chop it down, I kind of just went over here to these villages to get ourselves more waystones and found about another 2 meteors. So yeah, I got a bunch more certus quartz, and there was another one of these Ad Astra meteors, so I went and collected that too. I don't think there was anything else I done. Anyway, I'm going to replace this now with the certus quartz, so we can make a few certus quartz crystals into calculation processors, and then I'm going to stop this guy right here, and I'm going to take out all of this, and now we're going to grab out a stack of redstone, and we're going to start making ourselves our engineering processor. So that is printed silicon, printed engineering, and redstone dust, these combine together to make us our engineering processors. And then we can do the same thing with the calculation processors in here to make that. All right, so we're about to have 3 of them now, so we'll turn these into the acceleration upgrades. And we just need 2 more of the engineering processors, and we can turn these 2 here into advanced ones. So let's go ahead and make ourselves our advanced cards. So how many of these can we make? 6. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I'm pretty sure the other thing can only handle 5, and by default, these guys here can only handle 3, which is okay. So that's 1, and we just need to craft 1 more of those. Oops, I meant to do the engineering one, but whatever. So if we combine these guys here now with the fluix crystals, it makes acceleration upgrades. And if we put these 3 in here, we can go ahead and make these guys really quick. It's still not the fastest thing, but it's definitely better. Yeah, so we should have everything we need now. So we can pick these up like that and now upgrade these guys here into the advanced versions. There we go. So 2 advanced inscribers. We can put 1 right here, the other one right here. But this time in here, we can actually stack all the ingredients that we want, which is perfect. And then we can fill this thing up with, oh, it actually holds, yeah, it holds 5 acceleration upgrades. Look at how fast that is. It's perfect. And we can put the engineering up there now. Perfect. So now what we can do is make ourselves a few more acceleration upgrades to put in the other one. There we go. So that's 4 of those, and that should make our 5th one now. Perfect. We can put the 5 of these in here. And yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. So we can put ourselves our calculation processor in here and let that run. And look how fast that's going. It's beautiful. So we don't have to wait too much time now. So we're actually kind of low on the silicone. So we'll wait until this is done and we'll work on the silicone then. But let's get to work on now and see if we can make ourselves our ME controller. So that's going to require skystone blocks. And skystone blocks are made how? Pretty sure it's the smelting skystone. My game's frozen. Oh, we're back. Okay. So do it outside of the crafting grid. Yep, it's just smelting skystone. Huh, even at the Astra one works too. Alright, so skystone. We'll just grab about 2 stacks of it. Should be more than enough to put that in there. Off it goes. And we should be able to make ourselves our controller. Perfect. Eventually we will have a proper building. Because we're just going to do this in our basement at the moment, but hopefully by next stream or next episode, we should have a building to put this in. We need a drive, which is going to require some ME glass cable. And my game is frozen again. Ooh, it just barely keeps going. No, it's completely frozen. So quartz fiber is certus quartz dust, which is made by breaking the growth or throwing just any certus quartz inside the inscriber with nothing. Okay, that's fine. So glass top and bottom, certus quartz in there, make some of these fibers. And then how did I make that into the actual block? Just fluix crystals, okay. And there we go, 24 fluix crystals. Now we can make ourselves our ME drive, and now we can make ourselves our crafting terminal. To make the crafting thing, we need annihilation core and formation core. That's the logic processor, okay. And the other one is another logic processor. What's the difference? One uses regular quartz and the other one uses certus quartz. Okay, so logics, that's gold. So we need a logic inscriber. We go in here now and we'll just make ourselves a logic one. That's gold. Let that craft a few of those. Take those out. Put that in here with a bit of redstone and our... Wait, why can't I put... Oh, I have to put the silicone in first. There we go. Make a few of these. Perfect. So let's go back in here. Formation core. Oh, we don't have crushed certus quartz. Can I just put that in here to crush? I can. Perfect. So formation. What the? Why are you in my basement? Get out of here. There's a no loitering sign outside. How did you spawn in this area? Wait, I had a sign on this tree right here. Did it disappear? Oh my god, the no loitering sign disappeared. God damn it, there was a sign on that tree. I must have. Oh wait, hang on. I think I actually had it on the trees I had there previously. That's why. Anyway, back to what I was saying here. Now we need ourselves the annihilation cores. Perfect. And now we need to make ourselves in here the illuminated panel, which is now going to require certus quartz glass. So a little bit of this. Perfect. And what do we need? Perfect. And we're going to need a couple of these now, actually. We're going to need 2 of these if we're going to make them into crafting grids. So we need 2 ME terminals. Perfect. And now we can make ourselves our crafting terminal. Do I need 2 of them for this guy? Yeah, I do. There we go. Perfect. So let's head upstairs and start laying everything out. The only thing we're missing now is the actual drive. But we can get rid of this cable here. And then we can put ourselves our ME controller there, our ME drive right there. Oh yeah, we need our security terminal so we can access our wireless, which requires a 16 storage component. But we can put that up now in a moment. But we can put our fluix cable right there, which will house our crafting terminal. We can open this, but nothing will work because it's not powered. So we need to run a power cable up the back right here. I think this method here would work better. If we run the pipe up like this to here, and then we can put the point directly on the back of the ME controller, and then tell this thing here to extract power and add the upgrade onto it. So everything got down power down below, but this guy here will be priority 1, meaning this guy will get all the power first. Perfect. So that's all hidden now. And the only thing we need to do is make all our drives. So I think we should be okay with like about 4 16Ks or 4 64Ks. Should be more than enough in that. The security terminal is going to require a ME terminal as well. Fluix cable, copper, and some glass. Okay. So we'll come back downstairs because we probably need to make a lot more processors. So if we start off with the 1K ME component, this guy right here requires any type of certus quartz, charged or regular, with a bunch of logic processors. And then this guy needs to be upgraded then, I think, with calculation ones. Yeah, so let's go ahead and make a bunch of those. All right, I should have enough to make enough of these guys now. So I was just looking through like what kind of discs we should use. And I was thinking like of using the 64K ones, but then I was looking like we only have 101,000 items that in our storage. Now there is these things here called deep storage units. And I'm pretty sure these guys don't have the same requirements as the other discs that can only stack to 64 different type of items in a disk. I'm pretty sure this guy will allow me to store 256,000 individual items. And if that's the case, if we make one of these, we should be able to store everything that's in our chests up above, which I think is perfect. So I think we should try and aim to make one of these guys. It does cost a lot because you do need netherite ingot and some amethyst to create the actual like drive itself, but we don't need anything for the special storage components. So let's go ahead and see if that will work. And I'm actually just realizing I kind of am low on certus quartz crystals, so we might need to use the blocks that we have here and uncompress them. That might be enough. All right, let's just get started. So we look up component here and let's start off by getting ourselves the 1K. There we go. And how many of these can we make? Only 16. Yeah, because we're low on these. Seems we can use... Oh, because it used the charged ones. That's why. But we're out of redstone now. Except we do have some in block form. I guess we'll just have to use that. There we go. So yeah, it seems that we are definitely going to have to go resource hunting now next episode. So that means a trip to the mining dimension. 58. That seems to be the max we can get. Unless our golem upstairs produced some for us. How you doing, golem? Have you made any of these guys here into the budding ones? No, you have not. Do you not work with these crystals? He might not work with this crystal. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Maybe he does need source nearby. Seems that we're getting flight from this guy again. So all the source seems to be able to reach it. So I'm just going to rob a single full source jar and see if I put it down near this guy, will he actually generate some stuff for me? So I'm just going to leave it right here and let's see if he will generate source for me eventually, or not generate source, start turning these into crystals, because I need these crystals if I want to keep expanding my storage system. So let's check it out before the end of the episode. But if you can see anything I'm doing wrong right here that is not allowing this guy to turn any of these guys back into like the budding ones, please let me know, unless they already have to be budding, but I'm pretty sure it said in the book that this guy converts them into it. Yeah, let me know if I'm doing anything wrong. Right, so let's get to work on turning all these ones now into the upgraded version. So 4K, oh, we might need more quartz glass. Yeah. Okay, can someone explain to me how this guy got outside the fence? I came up here to maybe rob one of these things, but this guy seemed to have gotten outside the fence. How? I honestly have no clue how he got outside the fence. Anyway, continue picking up stuff here. That is a bit weird. I'm just going to rob this block here because I really need more certus quartz. Okay, I can only make like another few more. And if this thing requires more certus quartz, oh my god, it does. Yikes. Well, we have a bit of an issue then because we do not have any more. And I don't want to use any more than we already have over here for our guy. So it seems like I might need to go and grab another meteor. Now, the thing is, I don't think I've seen another one. Oh, wait, there's a meteor appearing right here. I guess let's head to that. All right, we should be coming up on the meteor now any second now. I was just looking at my map just to make sure I was on the right way. And I discovered a new biome, which is actually pretty cool. If we look at the map right here, there is a magic forest over here, or forgotten forest it seems to be called now. So I guess that's something we can go check out now on our adventure episode. Just want to get in here now and just grab the certus crystals. All right, perfect. That should be enough now to keep us going. All right, the quickest way to get home would be use this warp scroll. I would love to go to these villages and grab the waystones. And we can do it another time when we have proper, like, maybe flight. There we go, we're home now. So if we come downstairs here and just chuck all of these guys into it here, we should be able to make a bunch of the dust now and turn it into certus quartz glass. Perfect, 28 glass. That should be enough to keep us going. So components. Let's see now, we have 17 of these guys. Let's continue making these now. So perfect. And now we need to upgrade these guys now into 64K or 16K, not 64. Oh, glowstone. Damn, there's always something I'm missing. I guess a trip to the nether. There we go. So 16, I can make 16 or 6 16k ones. Upgrade these now into 64k. Wow, we're actually not going to get many. As long as I can get 3 of these, we're okay. Yeah, we're just too short. Okay, I guess we'll just have to stick with 2 64k ones. Should still be more than enough to hold everything. 128k? Yeah, it just means I'm going to have to make sure I make a lot more before we start next episode. So let's just go ahead and make the deep versions of these guys. Or should I really try and make another one? I'm going to try my best to see if I can make another one. I might have to go on another meteor run. Okay, that took a while, but we should have enough now to make one more 64k, and we should be able to upgrade it now. Oh, please don't tell me we're missing something. Oh, no, we're good. All right, there we go. So we got 3 64k ones, and we should be able to upgrade that now into a 256k. Of course, we're missing Skystone Dust. What do we need for that? That is... Okay, so this is an inscriber with Skystone. Perfect. I forgot my sword can teleport, so I can just, like, warp through walls, or we can make ourselves some travel anchors, and to be able to use that to teleport around our base. How hard are they? They're very cheap on the iron. We could easily set up a few of these around our base, like one over at our create area, one over at our farm. I might do that. We'll see. All right, that should be more than enough Skystone. There we go, a 256k storage component. Now let's upgrade that into the deep storage cell. We should have everything. Oh, we're just low on 2 netherite. Oh, please tell me I have the 2 netherite. Nope, of course I have none. So to the nether again. My god, that nether is a maze. Anyway, so let's chuck that in here, get that smelted. 12 netherite scrap, and then turn this into netherite ingots. There we go, 2 of those. And now we can make ourselves our deep storage. There we go. So a 256 deep storage made. Now we can store everything in our applied energetic system. So just pop this in here and dump it all in. Oh, this is going to be so good now. So like we can click any recipe in here and not lag, as you can see. It's perfect. So all we need to do really is just import everything from these chests into the system. Let's just make ourselves a wrench from integrated dynamics and remove everything. All right, there we go. I just converted them all back into regular item interfaces. And if I really wanted to, I could be a bit daring and break the chests. There they go. Oh my god, the lag. Let's just put everything away. I put even like everything in my hotbar. I'm just putting everything in this system. Oh my god, that was actually so easy. And this thing is not even half full. Whew, all right. And because of everything we're picking up now, we're basically getting all back of our achievements. Now time for the golden chests. More lag. Actually, this one isn't too bad. There we go. No more lag, and now we can look up anything we want. So like we want a security terminal now. We have no issue in crafting that. Apart from that, we have no more 16 storage components. Are we actually low on all the components? We are. Okay, you know what? We'll just leave the wireless thing till next episode. I'm going to start generating up the resource stem, but just at last, we finally have a storage system we can rely on. And now we don't need this guy anymore. Is it me or does the world feel slightly like less laggy? It still freezes a lot, but I think that system over there was causing a bit of lag in the world. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pick up these guys here and I'm going to move them over to the source jar that's over there. Not source jar. I'm going to bring them over to the... you haven't done anything at all, have you? No. Okay, so you haven't done anything. You haven't touched the source. So if anybody knows what's wrong here, this guy might not work with certus quartz at all. But if you know the reason why this isn't working, please let me know so I can fix it. Because if I can get this guy to automatically harvest me certus quartz crystals, that'd be perfect. But yeah, we can come over here now and just surround this guy here in jars. You're 99% full, you're fine. So there we go. So this will provide flight around our house. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell while you're at it then as well. So without any further ado, goodbye.